Hello?
But we just want to have fun too. Have some fun.
What it is, every pony? I'm your host, Burning Axe. What am I going really high pitched for? That was weird. Anyway, guys, we're doing a video today. We're doing Season 7, Episode 1 of Totally Legit Recap, Celestial Advice. And then we're going to be doing Season 7, Episode 2, whatever that episode's called. Now, I've taken the liberty of getting a notepad. Yes. Now, why have I got this, you wonder? And why does it say that on it? The blueberries have made it. What does that mean? Don't know, it's a bunch of gobbledygook. Anyway, my mum handed me this. She's like, hey, use this. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. So now, what I'm going to do, it's like that scene from James Bond. It's like, boom. Anyway, that was shit. Do you remember that scene? GoldenEye? No? Alright, anyway. So I'm using this now to write notes on. Because it's a notepad. And you do that with notepads. Because I'm absolutely rubbish at talking about things that I've just seen. So I thought I'd write down notes as I go. And then be like, when I go back through it, like at the end, I'll be like, oh yes, I've written that down. And then talk about it kind of thing. So that was the shittiest explanation you could have ever gotten. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, what we got? Arm wrestle! Arm wrestles are good. I've got a cup of tea here. Actually, it's a bit hot. I'm going to drink this first.
Okay, so Spike's all...
So, what are you wearing?
And Glimmy's like, nothing, dude. I'm fucking naked.
Yeah, I'm naked as fuck.
You get your award. It's a dual ceremony, man. You're getting a Medal of Honor for defeating that big screechy bug bitch and a Grammy for best new rap singer.
Sorry.
And Glimmy's like...
Yeah, I know what happened. I was kind of there.
Well, god fucking damn it.
Well, do you remember this?
You're stealing my jokes now. I'm the one who's supposed to make fun of exposition. That's my gig. Where exactly do you get off janking my go-to routine? Now I actually have to try to be funny instead of just making the same joke over and over again and banking on the fact that my viewers are all too drunk or entangled in their own depression to notice. Anyway,
I'm entangled in my depression
Spike
right
was
now.
just distracting Glimmer so that Twiggy could sneak into her bedroom without permission and make sure there's enough room above her dresser for a mirror when, yeah, there is.
There's plenty of room.
Because, you know, it's like a huge fucking wall and there's nothing on it. Seriously,
Yeah.
Twilight, you could have just done a little harmless, stealthy observation. Like, why not make some tea or mix up some hot toddies or whatever and just knock on Glimmy's door one morning and be like, hey, sister.
And then
you
have
want
a peek
drink?
in,
You
like,
could just
oh,
sit
yeah.
there, have a nice talk with your friend / student and examine any walls to your heart's content without having to orchestrate this whole subterfuge and invade
Exactly.
her personal space quite literally behind her back. But you know what, Twilight? I give you too much shit and I can't even stay mad because you're such a fucking sweetheart. See,
She
Purple
is,
may be a
she
little
is.
odd in her methods, but all she wants is to give Glimmy a mirror with pictures of her loved ones on it, just like she has.
The first thing she'll see when she wakes up is herself surrounded by all her friends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, the first time I heard that line, I teared up, and even though as of this recording, I've watched this episode 20 some odd times, it just keeps happening. And I thought to myself,
I'm sorry,
you know,
man.
I should totally have something like that. I'd
Same.
love to wake up and see myself surrounded by all those good friends that I totally have. So, the award ceremony from the ending of A New Hope happens, and of course Discord has to act like a fucking dick in the middle of it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
expected. What blows me away is that Glimmy actually gets a giggle out of it while everyone else is scowling and rolling their eyes. I know the elements of harmony don't even fucking matter anymore, but I still can't help but constantly wonder what Glimglam's element would have been if she was part of the old school clique, and oddly enough, this one little moment was the final piece of the puzzle for me. Starlight is the element of empathy. She's perfectly content to hang out with all the folks that nobody else can connect with or tolerate. Sunburst is a neat, Trixie is a narcissistic cunt, Discord is a nigh intolerable asshole, and Maud is so severely autistic that nobody gets her. Glimmer seems to have some
I get
residual
it.
sociopathic tendencies as a result of her absolute clusterfuck of a past, but at the same time, it's clear that she has the ability to appreciate those those individuals with whom the majority of people just can't deal.
That's
I
an
could spout a
excellent
bunch
point.
of meaningless conjecture as to why this is the case, but I'd rather just say that I aspire to have that same level of understanding and compassion, and I constantly fail at it. Oh shit, look who it is!
Hey,
Vinyl, man.
DJ.
I love Vinyl. I know she
Same.
used to be a fandom mascot or whatever, and I think you guys can probably tell I'm not exactly the type of guy who cruises through town blasting proud to be a brony with the windows down, but I'm not gonna fucking lie. I loved Epic Wub Time back in the day, and I still
I like
shit
that
the
too.
fuck out of Vinyl and Octavia.
Me too.
Also, if you get a chance, read University Days. Oh, okay, we got off track there. So
Okay, then.
Celestia's hanging around slamming down some shots, and Twi's all, wow, dude, thank God for Starlight. Now I know how
Yeah.
you feel every time you get your shit kicked in off camera and you have to wait for me to come save you. And the big white slut with the big round butt is like, yeah, dude, how's it feel to just completely get your ass whipped? And Twi's all,
My cheeks are sore.
anyway, Discord's being a
That
conniving,
edit, man.
manipulative piece
Good
of garbage
grief.
as usual, and he's all, so, Twilight, your precious little glimmy glam saved the world, huh? Yeah, dude, I'm so fucking proud of her. You do realize what this means, though, right?
What?
Yeah, we got a great excuse to get hammered. No, it means that she's achieved both reformation and redemption, and her character arc is over. So what? My character arc ended in season 3, and I'm still here. That's because you started a new one immediately afterwards, dumbass. Also, you have main character privileges. Look, all I'm saying is that if you don't find a new immediate narrative purpose for Starlight, she might get written off the show, or worse, she might become an obnoxious one-note gag character that just appears occasionally to act as comic relief or a plot device.
Like you!
Fucking Christ, she's gonna become you. It's a fate worse than death. So Twiggles grabs her princess superior with the giant posterior, and she's like, dude, how do I start the next chapter of my student's character development before she
Princess
gets
giant
relegated to a side
posterior
character?
butt.
What would you do? I mean, I sent you off to Ponyville, and that started this show, and I completely flubbed it with Sunset Shimmer, and that started another franchise, so I seem to have really good luck with this kind of shit, but from my experience, it seems like kicking bitches out yields pretty good results. And Twi's all,
Which means it's time for me to send Starlight Glimmer away.
Oh no!
suddenly we were all paying very, very close attention, weren't we? Anyway, faced with the prospect of sending Glimmy off to start her own series, Twilight tries to come up with a decent premise for a spin-off. And she's
Right.
like, okay, we could send her to help Steve teach the changelings how to not be assholes.
Thorax and I are going to show you how to compromise.
Now, I would like to have sex tonight, but I want to save myself for marriage.
Oh no, what should we do?
Rape him! Compromise his virginity! Oh man, we got a lot of work to do around here. Enough
Yeah.
work for a couple seasons at least, don't you think? And Spike's all, dude, none of this would ever
No, not
happen.
Spike.
Starlight likes
Rick.
cooch
It's
smooching
Rick.
Trixie, and even if she didn't, Steve would never turn down pussy. Trust me, dude might seem like a fruit, but he is hungry for that shit. And Thunderbuns is like,
This is Twilight's fantasy, Spike. There is no wrong way to fantasize.
oh man. That line gave me a nice little chuckle at first, but then I realized that this is the part where every single person who commentates on this show in any capacity says something like, if you could see my porn folder, you wouldn't be saying that. My advice to those
True
people
words.
would simply be,
Shut up! Shut up!
oh wow, you're such a pervert because you whack your dick to those Fudas or some lolicon or whatever. Oh boy, you sure are living on the edge. Did you go on the deep webs to get that stuff? Ooga fucking booga. How terrifying.
Shout out to Oogie
Sorry
Boogie.
guys, but it's the current year and that shit's just normal now. So you can stop jerking yourselves off over what you jerk off to. Anyway, imaginary Glim Glam's like, you see, the answer to this conundrum is called butt sex. Butt sex? Yep, when you do it in the butt, it's still sex, but technically it doesn't count.
Compromise.
So they snap back to
Unless-
reality.
One little sperm just happened to drip down in. And that's why you were born, you fuck.
Oh, there goes gravity, and Celestia's like, Twilight, there's no wrong way to fantasize, but anal counts. That's just a fact. Well, I wish you would have told me that sooner. And Spike's like, yo, Twilight, why don't you just talk to Starlight about this instead of spurging out and literally getting lost inside your own head?
Good idea,
It'd
Rick.
Probably be faster and easier. And Celestia's like,
This is a momentous decision. You must consider all the possibilities.
And I'm sitting here like, hey, snow globes, I think that's what she's doing right now. Despite this episode being called Celestial Advice, I don't really hear any actual advice coming from anyone but Spike. You know,
Yeah,
I've said
that's
it
a good point.
before, the common sense switch is always either in the Spike position or the Twilight position, but you know what position it's never ever in? Then Twiggy's like, oh my god, I got it, I can send Starlight to go be Ember's roommate at Dragon College.
What a great idea! Ember! Starlight!
You ready to do some Death Defying
Accurate.
Dragon stuff? Aw, totally.
And
Totally!
I'm just like, dude, why did they sound so normal all of a sudden? But then Twiggers is all, wait, what if she starts hanging out with Garble, though? She could turn into a huge faggot. And Spike's like, dude, she's already gay. What does that have to do with anything, Spike? Are you insinuating that all gay people are faggots? It's just homophobic, man. Yo, Twi, how about this? Send her to go live with Sunburst. They got a bunch of fucked up emotional history together. Boom. It's a perfect premise. Holy shit, you're right. All right, problem solved. Now you can go talk to Starlight and clear all this up. Wait, no, dude. Sunburst is a lonely perma-virgin. What if he, like, red pills the fuck out of her and they get into some edgy occult bullshit?
Oh, boy.
Celestia's like... And Twice like...
Were you laughing at me?
And
Yes!
Celestia's all...
Oh, Twilight, I'm not.
Dude, fuck you. That just means that, yeah, you are laughing at me, but you're too much of a bitch nigga to own up to it. I came to you because I was upset and needed advice, and all you did was state the obvious and then make fun of me. You know, I'm glad you sent my ass away because I've learned more from my friends here in a few short years than I did in the entire time I was with your big, fat, white... ass. Yeah, exactly.
Pretty
Why do you
big
think I
ass.
did it? I may be incredibly ditzy and immature for an ancient demigod, but if there's one thing I do know, it's how utterly inadequate I am. Look, I know you still maintain this, like, childlike wonder and reverence towards me, but time and time a fucking again, you've proven yourself to be more intelligent, capable, and powerful than I am. The only legit advice I can give you is to do what you think is best, because whatever that is, it'll be a better idea than anything I could come up with.
Damn,
It's
Celestia's
nice
depressed.
speech, very emotional. Look, I'm gonna fix this whole thing right now. There we go. Oh shit, I should just go talk to Glimmer about this, huh? Yeah, and once you're done with that, we're flipping it back. It's my turn this week.
Yes,
Tweety's
Rick.
Like, all right,
You tell her.
assholes, listen up. Dude, Glims, you did good, kid. As far as ways to prove you're a cool chick, saving the world is pretty high up there on the list. I love you, man, but I get that living in my attic might not be your only ambition in life, so I'm declaring you officially reformed, redeemed, and released. If you decide to go start your own spin-off, please, for the love of Celestia's giant ass, take Discord with you. And Glimmy's all, dude, I don't want to leave this place. This is the first time in my entire adult life that I've had stable, healthy relationships, and yeah, I
Sort
did
of.
one thing right, but other than having low enough standards to form my own crew out of Equestria's social rejects, I fucked up pretty much everything else. You might think I'm ready to leave, man, but I sure as fuck don't. I don't either, dude. Discord just planted the idea in my mind and my autism carried it to its logical conclusion. Man, fuck
Fair
you,
play.
Discord, you shaft-shining schlong goblin. Why do you always have to be
What
such
an insult
asshole?
that was.
Hey, don't bust my balls too hard. It made for a great episode. Very true. You sure are lucky that
Why did
I
he become
understand your
Italian
value
suddenly?
as a plot
Like-
device. If I lacked that meta-awareness, there would be literally no reason to forgive you for stuff like this. Anyway, Starlight and Princess Sparkle hug it out, and Glimmy's all, so Twilight, how do you feel about me just staying here and being part of the main cast? And Twi's like,
Long and hard.
Oh,
Long and
Twilight.
hard.
Oh, Twilight. Oh, Twilight. Oh, Twilight. Oh, Twilight. Oh, Twilight.
Also, I realized I didn't write a single note in this. I forgot! I'm gonna hold my pen this time. I remembered some things to talk about, though. So Celestia has a very big bottom. That's what I got from this whole thing. I mean, I knew that before anyway, but it was just a poignant reminder over and over again that she's got a big plot. This is good. I liked this. What am I doing? I'm a little bit out of sorts at the moment because I skipped sleep one night and tried to fix my sleeping pattern, and I fixed it, but now I'm really tired during the day, and that's gonna happen for a while. I don't know why, it just is. I don't know what to talk about. I like that, it was fun. Let's watch the next one. Writing down notes this time, though. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go.
I'm a smooth pimp who loves the pussy. And Tubby here's my black man servant. What?
What? Come. I can't wait to see what he says about that bit.
Okay, so Glimmy's like, hey, Trixie, are you mad at that salt shaker or something? And Trixie's all, dude, I can see this punchline coming like a trillion-ton asteroid. Can you please just not do it? I was just wondering why you seem so salty. I said don't fucking do it. Well, you're just no fun today, are you? Look, just help me turn this salt into crystal. Sure, just picture the crystal in your mind. I mean, technically salt already is a crystal, but I'm assuming you're talking about amethyst or... no, I meant like meth. Trixie, you can't just start doing meth. What do you mean start? I run around in a cape referring to myself in the third person and doing stage magic.
I already do
magic
meth.
actually exists. Did you think I wasn't on speed? Anyway, Glimmy distracts Trixie from drugs by teaching her how to make shit into teacups, and Magician Horse is so happy that she gets a little frisky and makes Glamour blast a load all over her hot buns or whatever, and she's all...
Hey!
And I'm like, dude, Glims, you aren't fooling anyone. Anyway, Twiggles and the crew are leaving for the weekend to attend a friendship philosophy synergy seminar, and Glimmer's like, sorry man, I was trying to send you guys off with some bomb-ass fucking tea cakes, but Trixie made me jizz all over them. I appreciate the thought, but I need to know that. And so Trixie's like, yo, take these pretzels, man.
Oh, how thoughtful. Thanks. We will not get hungry on the train.
All right, so hold on a second here. Yeah, home-baked tea cakes would be a hell of a lot better than a bag of pretzels, but Twilight acts like this is some kind of insult.
Yeah, she's just like, we will not get hungry.
If I was about to go on a train ride, and my buddy, who came to see me off, no less, because that's a wonderfully considerate gesture in and of itself, gave me a bag of pretzels and said, hey, bro, I wanted to make sure you didn't get hungry on your trip. I'd probably start fucking crying. Are standards really so fucking high in Equestria that you're expected to provide nothing less than fresh baked goods to feed your friends on their day trips? I honestly thought Glimmy was just being neurotic and overcompensatory, but she wasn't. So mom's gone for the day and Trixie's like, hey dude, how about it? And Glimmy's like,
is that a bad dragon? I mean,
smaller.
Anyway, they finish their lesbian pony pussy pounding and Trixie's all, okay, we're gonna have to do this the old fashioned way. I've got all the equipment in my wagon, but we can set it up here, and if we move this table out of the... Wait, what are you talking about? I'm just gonna cook some meth in your mentor's throne room. You don't mind, right? And Glimmy's like, oh my god, Spike, what the fuck is wrong with her? And Spike's all, bro, she tried to kill herself the day you guys met.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
I got no sympathy for you. Oh god, what do I do? Is there even more than one option? Go tell her to cut this shit out. Wait, no, I have the best idea ever. I'll just pretend that nothing's wrong. I'll just take any perceptions of Trixie that don't jive with my fantastical romantic ideal of her and stick them in this box.
That's a good idea.
The Squeaker's right. You really are mini Twilight. I already went through this bullshit with one autistic purple horse. Why do I have to do it again? And Rarity's like,
I'm going to start with a facial.
nice first piece of dialogue for the season.
Yeah,
Rare.
right.
10 out of 10. This is another one of those times where the joke is so easy I can't even bring myself to make it. And if you're wondering, hey DWK, why is it that these instances only seem to happen with Rarity? My answer to you would be, shut up. And Twiggy's like, all right, guys, together we can solve the puzzle. So Trixie drags Glimmy to every store in town looking for some pseudoephedrine, but nobody sells that shit anymore because, you know, people use it to make meth. God fucking damn it. I used to love that stuff. It's an extremely effective nasal decongestant, and if you take like 3 or 4 times the recommended dose, you can get a pretty kick-ass buzz off of it. Then you fucking tweakers had to come and ruin everything. Now all I can get is that phenylephrine crap, and it doesn't fucking work. Anyway, the bottle that Glimglam's using to contain all her negative emotions gets busted, and it does not surprise me at all that Trixie can cause enough rage and disappointment to fill 3 people.
Yeah,
Also, hey,
no, same.
Starlight, maybe if you're gonna be carrying around a bunch of destructive magical energy that can possess people, you should put it in anything other than glass.
Yeah.
Did you like not find a plastic water bottle or something? I love this song both because it's catchy as hell
It's a great
and
song.
for what it represents. It's a great song in its own right, but at the same time, it's poking fun at one of the core conventions of this show. That's what self-awareness should be. It doesn't have to be some cynical disenchantment with constant edgy sarcasm and a bunch of memes. You can be genuine without taking yourself seriously. This whole scene is a gag, yes, but the joke isn't that Twilight and the girls aren't best friends. Of course they are. It's that the musical numbers actually occur in universe and are just as jarring to anyone there as someone breaking out into song and dance in the street would be for us. We're getting something here that is both sincere and funny, and the humor doesn't detract from the heart. Y'all know I try to give that whole analysis thing a wide berth, but sometimes I gotta give credit where credit is due, and this is very well done.
It is.
Gloomy finally blows her stack on Trixie, and we see the return of that neck vein bulge.
Yeah.
Look at that. Right
That-
there.
that is a vein.
Almost like her head is a giant penis or something. And Triscuit's all, dude, why didn't you just tell me how you felt from the beginning? How the hell was I supposed to know? Because any decent person should already know that being a passive-aggressive, selfish bitch and doing meth is unacceptable behavior. Right. Any decent person. Yeah, okay. Look, I just learned like a year ago that mind-raping people isn't okay. I'm not used to being the responsible one in any given outfit. Yeah, but I mean, if it wasn't for you, I'd be Manticore shit right now, so you must be doing something right. Well, you're still shit. Yeah, but I'm your shit. You know why I can never stay mad at you? Because you're so fucking romantic. And Glim Glam learns a lesson that most of us don't figure out until our 30s, and a lot of people never even come close to getting. A relationship doesn't start when you first meet someone and you're both pretending that you're cool and perfect. It starts when you realize how much they suck, and you gotta decide if you're gonna commit to putting up with their bullshit. Also, Trixie actually says this shit.
The starlight I love is passionate, lively, and yeah, sometimes angry. The starlight I love.
Yeah.
So if you think I'm misusing the word relationship, fucking eat me. So the gals get back from their thing, and I know the character models for the show haven't changed at all in the past 7 years, but I swear Rarity looks like she's wearing more eyeliner in this shot. I guess it's just the angle.
Maybe.
Yes, I pay attention to this stuff. And twice all out, what's with all the Sudafed? Trixie had a really bad cold. I mean, she was just horking up bucket loads of snot, and I had to take her temperature rectally like 20 times in one day. All right, once again, didn't need to know that. Just wanted to make sure you guys aren't like cooking meth or something. What? Us? Meth? No. And Trixie's all, God damn it, she's on to us. Can you just cast a spell and make her forget she saw that? And Glimmy's like,
Haven't you learned anything about using magic to solve your problems?
and Trixie's all,
Hell no.
If we learn that lesson, how will we ever have fun?
Oh
Trixie,
boy.
you have officially broken my gimmick. There is no parody I could write that would make you sound more oblivious and reprehensible than you actually are. 10 out of 10. 10 out of fucking 10. You guys don't need me anymore. I quit. Peace.
Right then, well, I didn't need to see that. Yes, I did need to know that. Okay, so I wrote down some notes. That was funny. My handwriting is the worst. Have you seen this shit? Yeah. So I wrote down ungrateful twi. Yeah, okay, so he's got a point. I did actually think that during my reaction to the original episode as well. I thought, she's like, yeah, well, we won't get hungry. Like, really? Pretzels. Pretzels are good. Did your friend hand you pretzels? It's the thought that counts. He's just like, we won't get hungry. Ha ha. Fuck you. And then I wrote down giant penis. That was because of the neck vein thing that he said. Yeah. So, yeah, the neck vein. That's a really silly thing to write down because I don't really know what else to mention about it other than it exists. It's talked about enough, I guess. The next one I wrote down was banana because of this shot. I mean, what? Why? Just why? That's all I really have to say about that one. Why? I just... Why? And then I've put a lot of giant here. Giant les. So, yeah, okay, so Trixie is a giant leser. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, in this episode, she pretty much pointed out that she loves Twilight. She made her ejaculate early. She said so many things, did so many things. There was so many looks, so many cuddles. There was just so much. I ship it. I probably shouldn't, but I do. Sue me. Again, DWK, excellent analysis as usual. Very, very good stuff. You're hilarious, and I wish I was drunk so that I could write some stuff like that. Though I would probably never be that funny. I am very, very tired, so I'm going to stop recording here, get this edited and uploaded tonight. I might have dinner before I edit, but yeah, I'm tired as dick. So with that said, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheerio! Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it and Brohoof the subscribe button, and I'll see ya in the next video. Bye!